YouTube, what's up? It's your boy, the Great Patriot here, DGP, back again with another episode, Patriot Keys. And in this video, we're here to talk about the news with Julian Edelman and kind of an injury update. But before we get into the video, I need everybody to go ahead, link down below in the description. Go ahead and follow my Twitch at the Great Patriot. I am doing a series on that. I'm doing a couple different series, bringing it to the channel on YouTube. Yes, we're back to doing a little bit of gaming stuff. Got this Elgato, got my PC all hooked up, and we are back. But we're not going to talk about the gaming right now. We'll save that for the Twitch. We'll save that for a later date. Let's talk about Julian Edelman right here. So, first things first, you see right here, Julian Edelman is having chronic knee troubles. You know, his knee injuries. You know, he tore his ACL back in 2017, I believe, 2017, 2018 in the preseason against the Detroit Lions. It is doubtful that he's going to play the entire season this coming year. What does that mean? Well, basically, he's not going to be able to play 16 games. You know, he went through surgery about five months ago or so. And again, like I said, he had that torn ACL years ago. And, you know, last year he missed most of the season, you know, due to that partially torn rib cartilage, but also more knee issues as well. So with that being said, what does this leave for the New England Patriots? What does that leave for Julian Edelman? Now, if you go ahead and look at his stats that he had last year, had obviously probably his worst season that he's had as a New England Patriot, since he got here. 315 yards, 0 touchdowns. Then he scored a touchdown and played in about 6 games. Didn't play that much in that 49ers game, week 6, and that was the last time that we saw him. So, not really that good. And this is him coming off of arguably his greatest season as a Patriot. You know, over 1,000 yards for the second time in his career, 7 touchdowns in the season, and he gutted that season out in 2019, Brady's last year, with a lot of injuries and stuff like that. So now it begs the question, where does this leave Julian Edelman? What does this mean for him and this is legacy as a New England Patriot? Go ahead and just looking at the cap situation, this is his last year of his contract. He only has 1 more year left on his contract. So if you're looking at it from that perspective, you're like, okay, maybe are they going to keep him? You know, they just signed Nelson Aguilar. They just signed Kendrick Bourne. You still have Jacoby Myers. N'Keal Harry, we don't know if he's going to be there or they're going to trade him. So now you just going to pretty much look at it as, do we keep him? And he can help mentor these guys, and so he can go on after this year, and they can help him out. But if he's not going to play the all 2021 season, what does that do for a roster spot? Should we let him go? Should we trade him? Honestly, I think the best choice is you probably keep him around and maybe, excuse the sirens, and maybe you keep him around and you give him a, you know, you say, hey, he's going to be on the injured reserve list for the first 6 weeks of the season. Put him on IR for the first few weeks. And so after that, when he's on IR, he can still be around the team. He can still be working with the guys, mentoring them and stuff like that. And then he comes back, he can play a little bit. And then after he plays a little bit, then he can go ahead about his day. He can either retire or he can go play somewhere else, man. So it's kind of a hard decision with Julian Edelman. And again, maybe this is one of those things where they're like, you know what? We don't want to waste a roster spot on a guy who's not going to play the whole season. Edelman, we're going to let you go where you want to go, man, and play for a contender. And, you know, some people say Tampa Bay, but I really don't see Tampa Bay as an option, especially if they sign Antonio Brown. But Julian Edelman, man, guy who's Patriot legend, Patriot Hall of Famer. Some argue he's an NFL Hall of Famer. You know, in the playoff times, you know, yeah, that's where he makes his money at. In the playoffs, that's where he's at his best. Super Bowl MVP, man. Again, Julian Edelman, shout out to you for this. But it's a tough decision, but I think that you should keep him, have him on injured reserve, let him finish out the rest of his career in New England with this contract. And then next year, hey, wish him nothing but the best. And if he decides to hang it up after that, he decides to hang it up. But if not, then, you know, let him go to a contender team. But enough of that. That's going to be it for the video, man. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Again, what are your thoughts on the Julian Edelman situation? Should the Patriots cut him? Should they try to trade him? Because I think even if we try to trade him, what you're going to get is 7th round pick back. I mean, you're getting value back for what you got for him. You know, draft him in the 7th round. So if you get a 7th round pick back for Edelman, you got your value back within like 10 years or so. So good investment. But that's going to be it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment. And again, check out that Twitch down below. A lot of stuff's going on down over there, man. A lot of stuff. I'm so excited. Can't wait. Especially in the next few weeks once work kind of slows down a little bit. We get to the summertime. Have a lot more ideas. But enough of the rambling. That'll be it. Like, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. Catch you next time, y'all. Peace.